Looks like they only got about a third way done here. Wow, this is some top-notch quality here.
Previously on the Inja's channel.
Does that look realistic? How's that look?
Could look better.
The wrappers wrapped up last night on the car, chrome gold. I'm gonna roll up the garage doors for the first time, unveil Lamborghini 2.0. Here we go. Oh man, I'm so nervous. Looks like they only got about a third way done here. Wow, this is some top-notch quality here. There's two separate pieces of wrap because they didn't even use a full piece here, so they slapped another piece on top. Dude just left a razor blade sitting on my car. Holy crap, he just left this like sitting underneath the vent like that. I can't even see, you literally can't even see any imperfections on this thing. I'm so satisfied, right there. I was really hoping they'd leave a big old triangle of white right here. That's exactly what I was looking for in this wrap job. Like this whole section here, they did it in like 7 different, they cut like little foot sections and just did it like foot by foot. And like, man, I am not looking forward to seeing how much damage the paint is underneath all of this, because the dude just had a box cutter. He was probably like freaking destroying the paint on this thing. I should have just taken it to a shop. I should have just taken it to my normal shop, who probably would have done it for like two grand, a little bit over $2,000. I got them off Facebook Marketplace. I'll say that. I shouldn't have trusted anybody I don't know. That's a good piece of advice. They had clearly never wrapped a car before. They probably had like a bunch of posts of random services up on Facebook Marketplace, and then they just figure out like day to day, like who's gonna pay me today? Like what am I gonna be doing today? I won't say too much more on that. We'll do better vetting our people. I should have just taken it, because I didn't want to take it into a shop. I didn't want the whole shop to disassemble every single thing and break a bunch of clips and break a bunch of stuff wrapping this car. So I wanted it at my house. I told the guys no real disassembly. But that night they were heading out, and the guy's like, yeah, it looks pretty good, huh? It's like, looks fantastic. Since I kind of wanted to learn anyway, I didn't want to do it myself because I just don't have time right now. But I'm just gonna take a day and I'm just gonna wrap this thing myself, see how much better of a job we can do ourselves, never having wrapped a full car like this and using some of the toughest wrap, the chrome gold. So anyway, enough talk, let's get to work. Oh man, that's funny.
Can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah, turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. On anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all night, no part. I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me. So what's up? Yeah. So what's up? I told her move over. Enough of that mediocre. I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not? Show you how I'm built. Come a little closer. A lot of heart, been smart. Aura got a glow. We can restart. Give head starts.
For the haters. For the haters. Like him. I'm not a hater. I just don't like it.
I got that dog in me, yeah. Turn me up. Big energy. Got the crowd going. I got that. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark. I could rip your squad up. I got that dog in me. So what's up? Yeah. So what's up?
Well, here we are. almost 5 months later. It took like probably a solid week and a half of like actually kind of working on it for several hours each day. So it definitely took a while. It was really hard material to work with, and we had to buy more material after the bums wasted half of the material and freaking scratched the car all up with a box cutter. I want to say we did a pretty good job. If you look at this thing, this is like 5 months later and it's still looking pretty okay. Some of the corners are like a little bit lifting, but when you stand like fun fact, some rapper who was in town parked next to me with his BMW i8, you know, trying to flex. He's got some BMW. I took a picture of it and he left a card on my thing, and I texted him because I hate people using my car as a pin cushion when they're putting their business cards in all my gaps and stuff. Like, come on, just don't touch the car, maybe. And he was like, I usually don't stick my cards on people's cars, but you know, I feel like your car could have used a better wrap and whatever. Then I intentionally made him feel really bad. I was like, ouch, I did it myself. He was like, I've seen some rappers do worse jobs than that. And I'm like, yep, first time rapping. Anyway, the whole plan of this car was to wrap it the same color as the Lamborghini, because the Lamborghini, if you guys remember, all that time ago was wrapped this exact color scheme. I want to pair those suckers up, get that Lamborghini with the Lambo doors, and smash them all together for an epic series. One thing that I have found extremely amusing owning a V10 Lamborghini is poking fun on TikTok at sport bikers. I've been posting so much hate on sport bikers. I'm like calling them irrelevant and everything.
I'll rev it up. They're 400 cc's.
I know bikes so well that I'm intentionally getting all the information wrong so the bikers will hate me. And then this guy's like, I'm gonna eat your Lambo, and those bikes, those 400 cc's would destroy you and everything. I'm like, well, people aren't taking pictures of you on the streets now, are they? So that has been surprisingly fun, like flexing on the sport bikers, because every time one pulls up next to this car, it's always like some race battle. They have like something to prove. I used to be that guy. All those years ago when I was poor. People are gonna actually hate me from this video, huh? Yeah. Four-cylinder sport bikes, they sound great. They're super high pitch and they rev really high. That's why they just sound so good. But it just doesn't beat that V10, you know? Can't really. And it's like, it's so easy to trigger sport bikers over that small fact. It's like, bro, your bike is sick and you know it. Just don't worry about it. You got nothing to prove here. All right, couple things on the docket, everybody. We got some new wheels coming for the Lamborghini. I just ordered those today, actually. Very exciting. This is the most expensive set of wheels that I bought. They were $2,400, so they're really cheap still. But they look really nice and they're not the, you know, bottom feeder rims. And I can't wait to show you guys that. They are a little bigger than stock and they are staggered, so the rear is gonna look a lot heavier. It's gonna look sick. It's gonna look real sick. Because if you spin around right there, you can see the, it just has the stock black rims on it. And as much as I like the stock black rims, I feel like they're just not quite big enough. They really don't fit. And this is, I'm gonna lower the car too. The Lamborghini Gallardo actually comes with coilovers, adjustable coilovers that you can lower and whatever. But these wheels still are just a little bit too small to really accentuate how cool the car is, you know? So anyway, I got some new rims coming for that. That's gonna be sick. And then next video you guys are gonna see, if you wanna come over here, we are going to be, we're gonna stance the Tesla Model 3. What I mean by that is we got some wheel spacers. We're gonna do some basic little things, got a spoiler for it, got some other things. I might wrap the hood while we're at it. And then we need to see if supercharging is gonna work, because I just finished rebuilding this salvage Tesla Model 3. And if you guys know about the salvage Teslas, people, it's a hit or miss whether it's gonna supercharge or not. I feel like if any Tesla is going to supercharge, it's going to be this one, a salvage Tesla. There was not a single code on the display and there's not a single warning or anything that nothing is functioning. On the app, I transferred this to my ownership, and so my phone controls it. It's all linked up as it should be for a normal Tesla. And I had to input my billing information for supercharging and whatnot, so I feel like it's gonna work just fine. But that's next up. So hopefully it does work just fine. And then immediately after that, we are gonna be finishing this thing up. Lord Kurt is actually in the middle of a move. So they actually moved cities. And so I'm just letting him, I'm not letting him, like he could take as much time off as he wants. He's just willingly helping me out and getting paid $2.50 an hour. But we're gonna be finishing this up ASAP and then absolutely destroying K1 Speed on their own $2 million track that they built. So you can see that it's already taken apart. We're gonna be painting this thing. We're creating a body for it. All you haters that couldn't envision what it was gonna look like kind of can now. Kurt's been styling this after the Gallardo, all the lines and everything. We got a fat spoiler to put on the back and everything, so that's gonna be awesome. And then last thing that I forgot to mention, if you want to spin them around here, young swag, on the Gallardo, why it's gold and everything, besides the fact that we're going to pair it up with the Lamborghini, and that obviously I wanted to make as flashy as possible. But one thing that's actually been kind of important to me on my whole journey, just right after college, 2016, I graduated college and everything, and I was really on a grind to start doing well for myself, and I wanted to be able to provide an awesome life for my family and eventually, you know, just retire while we're still young if possible, you know, even if that even is achievable. So anyway, I was on a big path of self-improvement and everything, and one of the quotes that actually stuck out to me in about 2016, 2017 or something, right after college when I was really starting my grind and everything, one of the quotes that stuck out to me the most was, turn everything that you touch into gold. Obviously there was more context to that statement and there was a longer podcast that I was listening to when the person said it, but it really hit home because if you give your all 100% to everything that you do, if everything that you're doing you do to your best potential, there's just like no way you can't do well in that, even if it's just like at your job. If you give yourself 100% effort, you're gonna move up so much faster than everybody else because everybody else is just cruising through life, you know, as well. And so that was something that this really reminds me of, turn everything you touch into gold. It really struck a chord with me. And so it's a good daily reminder that I get to drive around one of the most inspirational quotes that I've had floating around in my head for, you know, 7 years now. So I think that's pretty cool. Hopefully that's a word of encouragement to you guys. I hope you guys are all doing good out there. I don't know every single one of you guys, but I hope you guys enjoy the videos. That's all I care. I just want to entertain you guys and hopefully you get something from it as well. But that's pretty much it. In the next video you guys are going to see Tesla Model 3. We're going to see if we can't get that thing supercharged and some other fun stuff, a couple basic mods on that thing. Till then, or there might be an e-bike video before that, but I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please subscribe. That would be very nice. I need to keep getting those subscribers.